Force. We perform many actions daily that involve push or pull. For example, pushing a cart, pushing a door, and pulling a chair are actions that need push or pull. A push or pull applied on an object is called force. A boy pulling a toy car, a boy pushing the paddles of a bicycle, and a lady pulling water from a well are examples in which forces are applied on objects. Effects of force. A force can move a stationary object. A force can also make a moving object move faster when applied in the direction in which the object is moving. A force can stop a moving object. A force can also slow down a moving object when applied in the opposite direction to which the object is moving. A force can change the direction of a moving object. A force can change the shape of an object. Force can move a stationary ball. Force can stop a moving ball. Force can change the direction of a ball. Force can change the shape of clay. Types of forces. There are many types of forces. Let us read about some of them. Gravitational force or gravity. The force that attracts objects to the center of the earth is called gravitational force or gravity. Gravity is a force that makes things fall to the ground. When an apple falls from a tree, it falls towards the ground. When you throw a ball in the sky, it also falls to the ground after going up to some height. Magnetic force or magnetism. The force by which a magnet pushes or pulls iron objects or another magnets is called magnetic force. Muscular force. When we push or pull something, we are applying muscular force. Muscular force is applied in opening a door, kicking a football, plucking fruits from a tree, etc. Electrostatic force. Tear a paper into tiny pieces. Run a comb through hair. Now bring the comb closer to the tiny bits of paper. The bits of paper stick to the comb. This happens because of the electrostatic force. Some materials, when rubbed with other materials, get charged. These charged materials either attract or repel other objects. Here, the comb gets charged due to running through dry hair and attracts tiny bits of paper. Friction or frictional force. The force that acts between two objects when they are in contact with each other is called friction. Friction stops or slows down the movement of objects across a surface. For example, when you stop pedaling your bicycle, it gradually slows down and stops. Smooth surfaces produce less friction than rough surfaces. Advantages of friction. The friction between our feet and the ground makes it possible for us to walk. We cannot walk easily on slippery ice, wet floor, or very smooth floor because there is less friction. The friction between the road and tires of vehicles make them move on the road. Friction between paper and pen help us to write on the paper. Friction helps us to hold pen or pencil in our hands. We could not hold a pen or pencil in our hands without friction. An eraser uses friction to rub off pencil marks.